Test, test, test. How's it going, Jordan? Ooh, Raven, you got it. So let's see. We left off, we had just finished the hospital. So there's like 2 areas left. We might be able to finish tonight. Maybe, depending on how fast I move. But let's see how that goes, and I won't make any promises. But here we go. Let's see. How's everyone's day going? Jordan, you just sobered up, you said? Oh. It's supposed to be black. Okay, there we go. He's such a creep. You're not getting any game audio. Uh-oh. I'll fix that. I know what it is too. Yeah, there's no game sound. So here, I'll fix that real quick. It wasn't an artistic decision, but what a interesting piece that would be, huh? Yeah, it's Silent Hill. Ow. There. Let me know if you guys can hear now. Good. Alright. I just gotta get it to actually show up on screen. There we go. So we'll do that scene over again so you can actually see. For whatever reason, when I switch the audio source for the desktop audio, it doesn't like that as much. So. It's a gaff. A straight lark. Okay. Come on, Heather. I think Heather's funny. She's a lot more likable character than James, even though I really like James from 2. She's got a lot more depth than Harry. 1.
Why did you send her to my father?
Was that wrong?
It's your fault that he...
Oh, but surely it's a good thing. It means he was one of God's beloved, no?
Those who mock God will never receive salvation. You'll go to hell, Vincent. You'll never feel the joy
I might be a little biased.
of God's everlasting paradise.
And you think God is going to save you? Ha!
What do you know anyway?
I know about the pleasures of
Again,
this.
Vincent's a real creep.
And I want to find my happiness while I'm still here. You hated your father, didn't you? I saw the way he hit you, and kicked you, and made you cry.
Yeah. The voice acting is really good. You're talking about that,
forever burned into my
about halfway
mind.
through the game, actually, just before you get to Silent Hill itself.
Yes. Yes.
There's this
And
cutscene
that's
where it's
why
Heather
we
and Douglas in
need
this car,
God.
and it's really good voice
What
acting.
you call faith is nothing more than a child crying out for love. That's why you're all alone.
You don't understand. None of you do.
That and like the voice acting at the end of 2 with Mary reading the letter. I think it's amazing. Check something quick. Yeah. You're being sarcastic. It did not. I love the voice acting. It's weird and strange and odd. Again, maybe I'm biased. The voice acting at the end of 2 on that letter, I think, is fantastic. Even if you don't like it here, I get a tear in my eye at that particular delivery at the end of 2. Heather, you're so slow. I help that. I'm good. I have like nothing. Nothing. Okay. I take out Muramasa. Gross. Where am I? Camera. Yeah, that scene alone is like a redemption, even because you can make the argument the voice acting in 2 is weird, and it is. I would make that argument myself. I like it, but it's very foggy. Rawr. 106. Ah, hey dogs. Oh, that's not it. But See, you can make that argument about Guy C, but I think it's like he was chosen for that reason that he's weird. Alright, 106. That's it. 105. Get out of my house.
Where's Douglas?
He went out. But he left a message for you.
No, it didn't.
Was there someone else here just now?
No, no.
So Vincent and Claudia were hanging out in my hotel
Don't you wanna know
room.
what the message is?
Yeah, what did he say?
The church is on the other side of the lake.
Church? Wonder what he meant by that.
You don't understand? That's where Claudia is. Across the lake. On the north side. If you're going, you better go through the amusement park. It's probably the only way in now. Go northwest on Nathan Avenue. It's a bit far, but closer than heaven.
Oh, I hate you.
For the message?
Uh-huh.
Thanks. Douglas really said that?
Hey, welcome to the stream.
What's wrong? You don't trust me?
The more the merrier. No, I don't trust you. I don't think I'll go back inside. I really should go to this. I am taking this vest off while we are out on the street. Some items. Oh, it's so much better. Look at you run, Heather. Regular street samurai. Yeah, and we just gotta follow this road. So this is even like all assets taken from Silent Hill 2. This would be the area on the way towards the Historic Society. Just back, this is when we'd be heading towards that in that game. Oh, okay, so it just takes us all the way here. That would take a while. I love that noise. You know what? Niskinator, is that correct? I'd say this game is harder than 2. Mostly because it takes a lot more hits to take down a monster. Monsters are faster. And even if they fall on the ground and you kick them, it takes more kicks. So, 2 does take a lot more hits. Or is an easier game in terms of like combat for sure. Giant rabbit costume. Isn't this the mascot from the local amusement park? I don't want to look inside. Something in there smells terrible. So this is even where we started off at the very beginning of the game. Right here. Back on. Oh no! Ew. You know what? We actually just finished Silent Hill 1 and 2. And for both of those, I went for a specific ending. In this one, I can't go for a specific ending the first time through. But that's okay, because the one you get is kind of the one that makes sense first time. That. Oh, I am fuel. Welcome back, Raven. There's rabbits something. But it's like this is more creepy than this game. Oh. But, that's kind of cool. The sweets, seem to have fallen from the shelf and gotten crushed. Rosewater's chocolate. This wasn't part of my dream. Yeah, this didn't happen at the beginning. Can I save that, please? This. Oh, there's something in there. Oh, roller coaster key. Anything else I'm missing? Alright. Move. So. I just started to play the first game. Somehow I'm enjoying it more than the second this far, but maybe that's just because I'm used to the atmosphere of Silent Hill now. I must admit, I was terrified about playing 2. I love 2. I'd say out of the first 3, 2 is my favorite. The atmosphere of 2 and 1, I'd say, is actually very different from each other, but there certainly are aspects that are very similar. And this one is kind of like a combination of 1 and 2 in terms of atmosphere. Gross. Look at this. What's this thing? Yeah, what the hell is this? I guess it could be someone's leg. I guess. It's supposed to be the gadget to control a roller coaster. I don't know how to make it work though. There's a power switch on the left hand side. Come on, Tom. Yeah, I'll turn it on. Alright, so at the very beginning, I had to go onto the tracks and I died. And I woke up. But this is real now. So I can't die. Or rather, I won't wake up if I die. I go real slow. I just fell off the tracks before I didn't even get hit. Ooh. Oh, you left it there, Raven? Well, here, I'll go back and grab it for you. I gotta do something real quick. Oh. Oh no. Go, Heather. Good job.
I hired you to find the girl, and you performed serviceably. What is it now?
You lied to me about Heather, lady. I don't like being used.
Lie? What lie?
That Heather was kidnapped from you.
But it's true.
Part of the
She
set.
was originally one of us. That man, Harry Mason, stole her away and kept her hidden from us.
Yeah, but she says she was happy.
She was brainwashed by him, deceived, because her true self had not yet awoken. She carries God within her. But when a lesser Mother of God truly awakens,
Yeah? What's gonna happen?
she will usher in the eternal paradise.
What kind of place is that?
A place with no pain, no hunger, no sickness, no old age. There will be no greed or war, and all will live by God's grace alone.
No this, no that, no nothing. Paradise? For castrated sheep, maybe. Sounds pretty boring.
Pretty
Peter,
boring.
you still don't understand. You're going to kill me? Is it really so easy for you?
I've done it before.
Then I truly do pity you.
That sounds like a pretty good Paradise Raven. Jordan, you should look up the voice actor for Claudia, because I think they might be the same voice actor for Boss from Metal Gear Solid 3. Good thing I fell on this closed dumpster. Or this standee, or this like ticket booth rather. Ticket booth, but there's nothing unusual about it. Yeah, it doesn't look unusual at all. What's this? There's nothing written on it. It's probably supposed to have ride's wait time on it or something. Oh, cool. This poorly haunted mansion. Claudia's voice actor also voiced Angela in Silent Hill 2, as well as singing the theme song for. Hey, that's pretty cool. Lost. I just remember Angela saying that, and her voice screws up. Lost. Lori Allen. Okay, fair enough. Maybe it's because they both have that same type of Aryan look to them. They're just weird, pale people.
Welcome to the Borley Haunted Mansion. We're so
Like
glad
this.
you
This is
came. Please come inside and look around. When you feel you're ready, then go through the door.
Yeah. Whew. Metal Gear's pretty good. Jordan, I've only played 1, 2, and 3. And I remember like when 4 came out and I was like, man, this is gonna be so cool, but I never got a chance to play it. And I've never been able to play 5 either. But they look really cool. And I loved 1, 2, and 3.
Help! Help!
Oh,
Do you hear those voices?
I like this area.
A family of 4 was sliced into bloody pieces in this room. Ah, the cries of the children. The murderer was caught. Do you know why he said he killed his family? Because I felt I had to! Anyway, I'm lying. It's all just a joke. I wanted to scare you, that's all. The truth is, only one person died.
Boss is really cool, Jordan, yeah.
By suicide.
Whoa. Mr. Obama? Yeah, exactly. It's very this is very like that scene actually. Where we're in the elevator and you have like the quiz. That's actually I haven't made that connection before. That's a good point. Yeah, Jacqueline, we left the hospital and we made our way back towards the hotel and we saw a scene with Vincent and Claudia. Vincent being the creepy guy and Claudia being the creepy lady. And basically they were arguing. Vincent saying, look, I don't want God to show up because I'm kind of happy with how things are here. And then we get to there and Claudia's gone, but Vincent's still there, and he says that we should go over the church, which is on the other side of the lake, which is through the amusement park. So we're in the amusement park right now. We're in a haunted house. Is it like buffering for you, or are you just behind, Jack? You're there. Jesus!
That's Danny. A quiet young man, but quite friendly as you can see. He
Ooh.
was so eager to meet you. His hometown is New Orleans, but he came here after first losing his way. Oh, maybe you might know. Where is the path to heaven?
The path to heaven. One sec. Yeah, he's fucking dead, isn't he? Alright, good, Jacqueline. Scary. So let's see. Jeez, it's real. It's a real dead body hanging there. I don't think they meant for this to be part of their attractions. Who could have done this? That's just a doll sitting in it. Danny the doll, or is Danny the hanging thing? Oh well, no biggie.
This mansion is quite old, so please watch your step. Sometimes the floor suddenly gives way, and beneath the floor, there's nothing.
Spikes up there.
I'm
Jesus!
sorry. This place is just falling apart. The mechanism is broken, you see. It wasn't supposed to stop there, I assure you. There's the exit.
Well, that's what we're at. We're at a carnival haunted house.
Please come back anytime. Or if you'd prefer, we could come and visit you instead.
No.
That was supposed to be the exit, but it seems that no one wants you to leave.
Oh, camera's locked.
Everyone really
Oh,
loves you.
Jesus!
They want you to stay with them forever. I have to
Oh, look at the floor.
Don't be afraid. Dying is much easier than living.
Ah, jeez. Heather, move! Oh, on the ceiling. Oh, my house. Okay. Because that thing was gonna hurt me, whatever it was. Just a red light, but. Why, dude? Ah! Fuck you! Door doesn't seem locked, but I can't open it. Could it be rusted? Ah! Okay. No, I don't think it's aliens. Yeah, it's concentrated spookiness. That's hitting me. Okay. Ow! Did it fall? It did. Okay. There. Okay. So you see, they take a lot more shots. Take a lot more shots. And they're not doing so good. Whatever. But no weapons. Okay, so what are you looking at? Oh, I'm here. Did that work? For what? Could it be rusted? I'm not strong enough to budge it no matter how much I pull. There's gotta be a way. So, that will open. Can I go in there? Is there shit in there? Nah. Yeah, the monsters are scary. Super spooky. Can't see anything. Oh, what's this? Health drink. Shotgun shells. Cool. I will take this health drink. Perfect. some kind of flyer for a musical. There's nothing interesting about it. Okay, cool. Somebody put a lot of effort in that. Had to be kind of a jerk. Shoot. A red shoe. Like this dude. It's about Huey the horse, one of the park's mascots. But that's a lot of information I really don't need right now. About Kathy the kitty, one of the park's mascots. So it's not just Rowie the rabbit, all these other black-jawed monsters. No, John, I agree 100%. The sound of direction in Silent Hill games is great. Oh, I'm missing something. Where I came in from. Maybe I missed something back here. There's no time to start playing around with stuff like that. Fuck you, Heather. Okay. You want to know about the OG Five Nights at Freddy's? What? Oh, what's this? Hey! That'll work. Yeah, it does really good use of silence, or even like just very ambient white noise. Yeah, I agree, Raven. I think that the cancellation of like Silent Hills was a fucking travesty. Because for one, it combined a bunch of content creators that I really love. Guillermo del Toro, Junji Ito, and Kojima. Because that would have been so great. Yeah, I think PT alone was... Because that's the thing, PT is like stands alone for itself as a really great horror game. It's just on its own. I should change the door handle. This half is fine. Better do something with the other half, though. Yeah, I'm really excited for Death Stranding. I think Death Stranding is going to be pretty cool. When they showed the second trailer with Del Toro in it, I had lost my mind. Let's just look at it. There we go. I should change to the column. So I gotta like start it. Oh, I can go in here. I'll turn it on. Yeah, I wish I had the chance to play it, maybe, because I've never had a PS4. I'm happy that I was able to, you know, watch playthroughs of it and all that at the very least.
Douglas,
You're late.
are you hurt?
I can't move my right leg. I think it's broken.
I'll call an ambulance.
What do you mean call an ambulance?
I don't think one will come. Don't worry. I'm used to it.
You old fool! Getting yourself hurt like that?
Sorry.
Why did you have to do that for me? What'll I do if you die?
What'll we do if this god thing gets born?
Come on. How powerful could a god from a dump like this be?
How very dramatic,
Sure,
Jordan.
no big deal.
But anyway, something's gonna happen.
Who knows? Maybe we'd all be better off if it did.
But if this is how a god of mercy acts, I don't want to see any more of him.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That's a pretty good reason to risk my life, don't you think? Plus, I'm just an old fool, right?
You think you're Superman or something?
No, Raven, I think it's better when you said
I
honk.
always wanted to be him. Besides,
Yeah.
I want to help you out.
You don't have to feel responsible. I know it's not your fault.
You remind me of my son.
You said nobody was going to cry for you.
Dead people don't cry. Stupid kid got himself shot robbing a bank.
But why?
Maybe because his pop was a penniless good-for-nothing.
Hmm.
Who knows? Anyway, now I guess I'll never find out. Sorry. I shouldn't have said you reminded me of a guy like you.
Well, maybe if you had compared me to your daughter. Listen, I'll take care of the rest. You stay here and I'll be back when it's over.
Don't get killed by like the
You're okay by
countless
yourself.
aberrations
No
just
problem.
walking around.
Besides, my dad's not around anymore, so only I can do this. What are you doing?
Maybe killing you here is the only way to end this nightmare.
Yeah, you might be right.
So Douglas makes a pretty good point where he says, if this is all coming from a god of mercy, he doesn't want to see any more of them. Like, if this is what it is gonna be like paradise, this is all coming from God. Like, why would you want more of this? But yeah. So Douglas's son is dead. Talk to him. Hello?
What is it?
I just came by to make sure you were still alive.
Sorry. I'd come with you if I wasn't hurt.
Yeah, well, I guess that's the problem with older guys, huh? I'll handle things. You just rest.
You want more the whole blood and rust aesthetic? I can dig that.
Don't die on me, okay?
Alright. Oh no, Robbie! Rabbit's all smashed up. The car seems pretty heavy. What happened to the person inside? Shouldn't have done that. Gettin is this new vaporwave. Ah, okay. Client Claudia Wolf requests searching for then infant Alessa Gillespie, kidnapped by a man named Harry Mason. No word from police, kidnapped location unknown. Old Silent Hill newspaper article. Alessa Gillespie 7, dead in fire. Links to current case. To be investigated, priority low. Using alias Heather. Neighbors do not know real name. What is she hiding? So this is Douglas's notebook. Oh, that's good, Jacqueline. Now you won't be cold. Your mansion of a house. Sorry, mansion of a room. This. Ooh, a doll head. That's not creepy. It'd be cute enough on a normal doll, but just a head downward creepy. It wouldn't be cute on a doll. Look at that. Oh, I like how they got the crystal ball on top of the save point. The symbol usually looks unnatural and weird, but here it seems it sort of seems to fit. It still makes me feel creepy though, like someone peeking into my brain. Fortune teller. Kaylee, how's your day going? Oh, hey. Oh, hey, look at this. That's the figure that we would see all over in Silent Hill 1. Just on the ground. Just in front of Heather's feet. Which was Alessa's burnt body. Snow White doll. Oh, look at those little dwarfs. And Cinderella. There's photos on ground. What's this? Oh. Are these photos of those dolls? Cinderella on the left and Snow White on the right, but something's wrong. I know what I gotta do. Because it had these in the picture. Welcome back, Kaylee. I was asking how your day was. Well, isn't there a time limit on that, though, Jacqueline? Like, how long ago was it that you lived outside of the US? Oh, there was a dog fight? Oh gosh. I hope everyone's okay. This. Was it a dragon or something? Oh. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope everyone's okay. This is the dragon that guards the treasure chests. Probably not scary at all. Disconnected. Thanks for following. You scared the crap out of me, but hey, thanks for giving me a follow. You know, I always like to have new people. I like to stream games like this quite a bit. Other spooky games, so thanks very much. Ah. See, I was in that room and I was like, oh, this is all safe. Oh, hey. So, when I was playing Silent Hill 1, the last area, or the second to last area, is the amusement park where we're at right now. And if you guys remember, the save points in Silent Hill 1 are these notepads. So this is a notepad that Harry used. Dolly is the one who said it. Said that girl was a demon. She took my daughter for a sacrifice. But it's not totally believable. I mean, appearances can be deceiving. When I saw that photo in the hospital basement, I thought, that girl looks like Cheryl. Is that why I feel this way? Excuse me. Something's not normal anyway. Nothing good will come of this, but I just can't think of her as a demon. Is it my imagination, or do I actually feel sorry for her? Why do I feel like she's looking for someone to help? Cheryl's what's important to me. Everything else can wait until I've gotten her back. That's a date and there's a date and signature here. It's dated some 17 years earlier and signed by Harry. Dad? Oh, these fucking dogs. Fuck you. Fuck you. Ah, get off me. There's nothing back here. Oh. I got some stun gun batteries though. That's where I was? No, it was not. My health. I'm not doing terrible. I'm gonna hold off. Popcorn whack, nothing interesting about it, but this popcorn doesn't look right. I don't think I'll be having any, but then again, I wouldn't eat anything else here either. That. Oh, it's the corpse again. It's the figure of Alessa from that we would see all over. Like they'd be in those cages. Oh. don't know if you guys remember, but we fought, or we would have fought Sybil on a merry-go-round. But I used the Agalafatis, whatever it's called, however you pronounce it. I'm gonna use this. I don't want to eat the spooky popcorn. And there it is again. No comment, huh, Heather? Sure. Look at these horses. Oh. The horse is the only... This horse is the only one not moving? Is it because it was stabbed in the head? Read the note. Read the fucking note, Heather. There's a memo pinned to the horse's side of the huge nail. When 13 turns count 4, you will die from their curse. If you wish to escape, there is but one way out. To kill before you are killed, you will be saved by the 12th death. You got gas coming out of your faces. Oh. Am I taking damage from these? My controller's rumbling. Maybe it's just because we're on the... Take that horse. I really like how they look, like the big hooks in their necks. No, normally we don't, but we also don't normally go to, like, hellish, nightmare scapes when we go to the carnival. Also, Heather's kind of a jerk, so... Maybe what she does is different from what you do. Jordan. So, after I kill this last horse, we're gonna start a boss fight. The name of the boss is Memories of Alessa. So... And this one. I think I did. Hello? Oh. They're all starting up again? Oh, look at that horse. Oh, now we're in the nightmare, so everything's fucked up even worse. Raven, please. There she is. So she kind of acts just like a nurse. Okay. That's one. That's one memory. There she is. She's got a gun! She's got a gun! Thankfully, if you're up close, it doesn't look like she uses it. Let me check my health. I'm doing too bad. Yeah. 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 Take it. This high-level gameplay. Oh, there's that one. I'll check my health. Ooh, that backwards, like, death metal chain's pretty cool. Where are ya? Oh shit! She's got a pipe. Come here. Stop running. Can't see anything. Come over here. Alright, there's that one. There's one more, I think. What do you think she's gonna have? She's got a Uzi! So I definitely don't want her to get far away from me because she'll just fuck me up. Essentially, it's Nega Heather, yeah. Oh, I died! Yeah, it's Nega Heather. It's Memories of Alessa. So I need to take better care of my health. I should be able to just pop right in there, though. It's Fallout Boy. Good. I just skipped the cutscene too. I can't. Heather never paid for her ride. Yeah, that's what she's like. You gotta pay. Get up. Come on. Come on. I'm okay. Alright, there's that one. I gotta find the next one because she's got a gun. Yeah. Help, help, help. Help. Yeah. Alright. I can kind of parry everything. Wow. Come on, Heather. Yeah, there's that one. Property damage brothers. Alright, find the pipe head. Or the pipe of Lessa. Where are you? I can hear you. There you are. No, I'm not fighting right there. I'm gonna see you. I can just kind of dodge her attacks with this form. Oh, this thrust is really good. Ooh, right. Alright, last one. Alright, let me check my health. I'm gonna use the ampule. No. No. Yeah. No. No. Where'd you go? There you are. Oh, did I do it? I think that's it. I don't think there were any more. Deepest voice. Yeah, it does sound more like Gregorian chants, Jack. But I would say, oh, what's this? This is on the floor. Charmin. It would be better for myself to die. After all, it's nothing to be afraid of. That child, that demon. When I think of the endless pain it will bring when it is birthed, I decided that instead of the suffering and cruelty I endured in that sick room, that I would like to bestow a more gentle and peaceful death on myself. Why do I resist? I never thought of myself as such a fool. Alessa. I guess it's kind of strange for me to call you that since you are me. But you know what? You and I don't think alike after all. And it's not like I don't remember that sick room either. So, Heather's remembering more and more of Alessa's memories. And this, that fight is obviously kind of on the nose. Because the boss is Alessa's memories. But they're all just like versions of Heather that are dark. Yeah, that the fourth one does. The third one has a pipe. The fourth one has a submachine gun, which I also have, but I haven't used before. Well, I'm doing pretty good in terms of health. Okay. Oh, this room, oh, nice and wet. Moist. That's why I was chasing her around, because I didn't want her to get away from me, because then she just fucking shoots me. Why are you upset, Kaylee? Stained by the evils of this world. All the wet. Stained by the evils of this world, we hold our sorrows within us. Only you can heal us. These wounds. Each morning, afternoon, evening, and night, we call out your name and pray for the day of the miraculous descent. I give you unreservedly my body and my eternal soul. Whatever darkness may befall me, I will endure with you beside me. It's a pretty standard religious sounding things. As proof of your miraculous power, guide our obedient and willing souls to the road of paradise. O Lord, we will not give in to the power of temptation as long as we have you in our hearts. O Lord, save us with your compassion. O Lord, shower us with your blessings. O Lord, favor us with your abundance. I only listen to Gregorian chants from Sir Mix-a-Lot. There's something written on the door. This road is the gate which leads to the road of paradise. Embrace the bosom of the Holy Mother, admit your sins, and be forgiven. Eternal tranquility can be yours. Hey, Claudia.
How did you get here? It was Vincent, wasn't it? He led you here. When will he cease his meddling? But it's just as well. Luring you here also serves my purposes.
Checkmate.
Not yet. The time is not yet at hand.
She was thinking of that one.
All will be forgiven their sins.
Yeah, that'd be
The
cool.
paradise we have long dreamed for will arrive. After the judgment and atonement, an eternity of bliss. Oh, Alessa, the world you wanted is nearly here.
That's not what I want.
Not you. Alessa, your true self.
But I am Alessa. My little Claudia, my dear sweet sister.
It's coming, Raven.
Is it you? Oh, how I've missed you.
I don't need another world. It's fine the way it is.
But you said it yourself. The world must first be cleansed with fire.
But that's not what I want now.
Alessa, don't you want happiness? Have you become blind to all the hopeless suffering in the world? We all need God's salvation.
Listen, fact of life. Either you learn how to deal with that or you go under.
Oh.
You can stay in your own little dream world, but you can't keep
controller's
hurting
rumbling.
other people. Besides, I'll never forgive you for hurting my father.
I wish only for the salvation of mankind. But for that to happen, the world must first be remade. And for that, we need God.
You self-righteous witch! No one asked you to help!
God is growing within you. You despise me, don't you?
You're damned right I do!
God is just Jimmy Buffett. I have Knight tarot card. That's not a tarot card. I have Knight tarot card found in the chapel. Is this a real tarot card though? No, it's not. Oh, cool. Hey. So these things are pretty cool because they're kind of like the stations of the cross for the cult, essentially, and they talk about the god of the Silent Hill cult. So that's the creation, though. We'll skip that one. We're not there yet. We'll go all the way down to 1. Well, Jacqueline, Claudia was like, "Oh, well, don't you want, like paradise to come about? And you know, this is what Alessa would want." And Heather said, "Well, I am Alessa." And again, Heather is getting all these or recovering all these memories for when she was Alessa, so she remembers that she was very close to Claudia. And it's basically said that she doesn't want another world. Said that she doesn't want God to be born. And she got this pain because God is growing inside of her. She is already carrying God inside of her. Then Claudia just left. Alright, so here we go. Kaylee, you in particular will like these because this is more about the cult. 1. Origin. The beginning people had nothing, their bodies ached, and their hearts held nothing but hatred. They fought endlessly, and death never came. They despaired, stuck in an eternal quagmire. Really like the artwork. Birth. A man offered a serpent to the sun and prayed for salvation. A woman offered a reed to the sun and asked for joy. Feeling pity for the sadness that had overrun the earth, God was born from those two people. So it's God being born from people rather than people being born from God. She's gonna burn Jimmy Buffett so we can go to Margaritaville, but she doesn't want to. So there's God. God being this woman in red with the red hair. Salvation. God made time and divided it into day and night. God outlined the road to salvation and gave people joy. And God took endless time away from people. Let's look at that picture again because it's really cool. So she's like really otherworldly. Alright. Creation. God created beings to lead the people in obedience to her. The red god Suchilbra, the yellow god Lopsol Vith rather. Many gods and angels. Finally, God set out to create paradise where people would be happy just by being there. Hey, Steven. Look at that. So God's sick, dying or something. Promise. But there God's strength ran out and she collapsed. So before she could create paradise, all the world's people were grieved at this unfortunate event, yet God breathed her last. She returned to the dust, promising to come again. This artwork's pretty cool. Faith. So God hasn't been lost. We must offer our prayers and not forget our faith. We wait and hope for the day when the path to paradise will be opened. Gold dust. Gold rust. So we finished the amusement park. This is the last area, which kind of lines up with the last area from Silent Hill 1. It's very much like a nightmare world. The chapel. There's nothing I can do with the organ. I don't know how to play anyway. Oh, cool. So this is like a drawing that Alyssa made, presumably. This is my map. Oh, it's like a confessional. I have the feeling that there's someone on the other side of this door, but the door is shut tight and I can't open it no matter how hard I try. And oh. Yes, an actual child did draw that.
Please forgive me. I know I'll be put to death for the sins I've committed. And I'll go to my death gladly and with a peaceful heart. But please.
That's exactly it, Jacqueline. At the start, it seems fine. But this is a religion with real fucking magic. Where, like, it's creating, like, physical changes. And it's been kind of twisted and perverted.
Allow me to atone for my sins.
I'll say something more after this.
I'll stand within the very flames of redemption no matter how they burn me. Forgive me for my wicked act of revenge. And deliver the soul of my poor murdered daughter. Please, also care for the soul of the girl whose life I have taken. God, I am a child, trembling with fear as I stare at death. Soothe my tortured soul with your infinite mercy. Please, forgive me.
I love the facial expressions that they have on her during that entire scene. She just kind of pauses. Oh, you say. Alright. Let's make everyone press 1 if you want me to forgive the woman. Press 2 if you want me to say nothing. Thus far split. Alright, 2 for nothing. 3 for nothing. Sure did. I lean more towards say forgive you. Myself. But I also know the outcome. Alright, I'm gonna say nothing. So, yeah, Jacqueline, like you were saying, personifying God is a bad thing. Yeah, that's a good point. But Jacqueline, you're saying like, oh, religion started off good, and that's the thing. Like this entire place has been perverted. Like, Dahlia tried to bring God back by torturing her daughter and burning her alive. So, like, can a just good God come from such evil? I would say no. Wait, why do I have a gun? Locked. Shit's locked. Yeah, I lean towards forgive. Now, the first time through the game, you only can get one ending. But the second time through the game, whatever you choose there can help affect your ending a little bit. And I guess forgiving them can help you get towards the other ending. But this playthrough doesn't really matter very much. But another thing so here it's normal wood floors, on the other side it's all grating. But like, who is that person on the other side? We don't really know. You could make the assumption like, oh, is that Dahlia's voice, like talking about Alessa and Cheryl, which wouldn't really make very much sense, or is that someone else in the order? Who knows? Is that a real person? Yeah, fuck you. I'm fine. Oh, look at the floor. See the footsteps? So they go up to this painting. So you can see we're in the church, but things are kind of like they don't fit time and space. So this is kind of part of the hospital again. There's a picture here of an angel flying into the heavens. Nothing special. Nothing special. I get the feeling there's something behind the picture, though. That girl's cries and footsteps disappeared beyond it, after all. We move the picture. Yeah, I'll move it. That's a kind of a non-puzzle, Heather. Let's check up here. Oh, hey. That's a big-ass save point. Oh, here's more lore. Cool. Saint Jennifer, unwavering faith under death's blade. Saint Nicholas, miraculous hands, a doctor of God. And who's this? Saint Alessa, mother of God, daughter of God. This picture, that's me. I'm holding the baby. And I'm the baby being held. That's me that wanted death and disappeared with God 17 years ago. And me here and now that sought life. So again, at the end of Silent Hill 1, like Alessa gives birth to this incomplete God, and we kill it. And then Alessa comes back and gives Harry this infant. So this is that version of Alessa. But that baby also being Alessa. It's very confusing. Belfry. The bee needs a tissue. Oh. Oh, it's Veltio. Hey, dude. There's a door. No. We're all Alessa. Oh, this place looks terrible. What was that? Oh shit! Oh, fuck you! It's a missionary. Oh, he did a lot of damage to me. Okay, that's fine. The Moon Tarot card. Oh, hey.
Hiya, Heather.
Vincent, you suck.
You show up everywhere, don't you?
You make me sound like some kind of unwanted pest.
Well, who are you anyway?
Haven't you realized that yet?
Yeah, you're on Claudia's side.
I told you not to put me in the same category as that mad woman.
Well, you're pretty loony yourself.
It's true. We believe in the same God. But I'm quite sane.
So why did you help me out then? Was that also part of trying to resurrect God?
It's not uncommon for people to worship the same God and still disagree.
God? Are you sure you don't mean devil?
Whichever you like. The point is that now I really am on your side. I don't want God to be born. Wouldn't be convenient.
Convenient.
Much too unpredictable.
So you've been using me to stop Claudia, is that it? Do your own dirty work.
My dirty work? I think we both had our own interests in mind. You hate her too, don't you? You're the only one who can get it done. I don't have powers like you two. Besides,
It's good music.
Getting all hot, sweaty.
Oh, really?
I'm just looking out for myself. Everyone does it. Don't stand there looking so smug. You're the worst person in this room. You come here and enjoy spilling their blood. And listening to them cry out. You feel excited when you step on them and snuff out their lives.
Are you talking about the monsters?
Monsters? They look like monsters to you?
Oh.
Don't worry. It's just a joke.
That wasn't a fucking joke. Oh, fuck.
By the way, I forgot to ask you. Did you get the seal of Metatron?
What's that?
You don't have it? Leonard was carrying it.
They look like monsters to you?
Yes, that's it. As long as we have that, we're fine. Here, take this.
Were you just not gonna give that to me? If I didn't tell you I had the seal? I got the book, Otherworld Laws. So, that scene has probably my favorite line in this game, which is, they look like monsters to you. Which is also really important because we just see a missionary outside, which also again very heavily implies that that's probably just a normal person, but for whatever reason, since all this Silent Hill magic is going on, we see them as a monster. So Heather's been going around killing things, and he says like, oh, I was just joking. I don't fucking buy that shit. I think he was telling the truth. I think this is all perception. We're seeing these things because of some reason. We see them this way because we're in Silent Hill. We have these hang-ups, or because that's what's being projected onto us, or whatever. We've been killing people, or we've been killing like things that maybe Vincent sees as angels, or who knows, like these could be people that have like they've been enhanced in some way or whatever. But yeah, fucked up. There's a book on tarot here. Oh hey, tarot was based on the 22 Hebrew consonants and is said to represent the entire world. Each card numbered 0 through 21 has a particular meaning. By reading these cards, fortune tellers predict the future. For example, the first card, the Magician, signifies creation, wisdom, beginnings, or destruction, and fraud. The second card, the High Priestess, denotes intuition, harmony, faith, or dogmatism, and arrogance. According to some texts, the Gardener deck had more than 22 cards. The Gardener deck does not exist today. It is mentioned only in the literature. It is said that these extra cards were based on lost Hebrew vowels and denoted an otherworldly, transcendental existence, i.e. God. So, that Eye of the Night card that we got or whatever is supposed to be one of those lost cards. First of all, let me tell you what I honk. Oh, this is a pretty cool book. Silent Hill's Ancient Gods, a study of their etymology and evolution. What a mouthful. Kelly, you'll like this one in particular. There is no religion that has remained unchanged from the moment it was founded. This one is no exception. when this religion fell into the hands of immigrants. So the religion in Silent Hill was here before, like, the Puritans came. It was deeply influenced by their own original Christian beliefs. For example, the traditional representatives of these primal gods may have given the names and descriptions of Christian angels. Thus, shared characteristics begin to appear. There is also one rare example of the chief deity, creator of paradise or lord of serpents and reeds, which would be God, being dubbed with a demon's name. Of course, this was not done by believers, but by their opponents. Creator of paradise or lord of serpents and reeds. Pretty cool name. Anything else in here? Freaking ding-dongs. Ha! Okay, let's go downstairs. Oh, this is a cool noise. The door's open and inside there's someone wrapped in a bag. Maybe. No, they're definitely dead. Good. Oh, Hanged Man tarot card. Cool. Shotgun shells. Oh. Okay. Oh, this is Harry's room. This is Harry Mason's room. This. A gun battery. A gun battery. I don't use that at all. There's a mustard diary in the bed. Nincompoops. Dinguses. This writing. Is this Dad's diary? Why would it be here? I sometimes have the sense even now that that girl is a reincarnation of Alessa. I don't worry about it much now. That's all forgiven. You were unloved, Cheryl. Or was it Alessa? Now Cheryl is Alessa again. No matter whose reincarnation she may have been, that girl was my most beloved treasure. But that name was a mistake. At the time, I thought of her only as a replacement for my lost Cheryl. When she knows the truth, will she feel bad? That's what worries me. Thanks, Dad. So I was less after all. But I do have just a trace of one more memory left. I haven't forgot my sweet and gentle mother. So that being like Harry's wife, which would have been Cheryl's adoptive mother. So in that, he talks about her name being a mistake. Even the flowers are on the floor that we put on top of Harry. And the blood goes out in the hallway. Gosh, that's pretty cool. But he talks about the name being a mistake. That'll make more sense when we finish the game. See? Nothing in the books catches my eye. All the bookshelf and books are all the same as Dad's. Okay. Nincompoops. Dummy heads. Fuck you, dude. I hate those things. That was fucking bullshit. I couldn't see that. Can't even activate that one. Can't activate that one. Ain't going this way. No. Okay. Again, cool noise. Let's check my health. I'm fine. I'll be okay. Oh, hey. Oh. It's Valtiel again. What are you doing over there? He's like choking a nurse. So there's a lot of Valtiel here, and he's changing things. So Kaylee, this room looks familiar, doesn't it? This is Alessa's room. This is like the last room in Silent Hill 1. Like, it looks almost exactly the same. Scribbling on the floor here is Alessa's. For some reason, she always drew monsters like this when she was alone. She used to draw with Claudia, too. Nice daddy, mommy, and a fun school. A happy world where everyone smiled and laughed all day long. Enjoyed everything we never had. The closet is meaningless to me. I don't have time to wax nostalgic over these old clothes. My clothes from when I was 7. They don't fit me now. Good thing, too. This is Cheryl's book from Silent Hill 1. This is my sketchbook from 17 years ago. On the front cover here is a picture of Dad. Really awful work. What's this thing doing here? The door sure does rattle, but it's stuck tight. A secret is hidden out of your sight. You may be thinking, what could it be? You'll need 5 magic cards if you want to see. What to do then with all these? I'll tell you straight and I won't tease, just as long as you say please. Now the first thing you must know is there's something in each row, but that is not the half of it. 3 would be too hard to fit. The upside down man under the ground. To his right, to his left, there is no one around. Leave him alone, though his tears are profound. The moon is up above in the sky, full or crescent floating high. Twinkling light sits like a crown on the head of a crazy clown. Your Excellency, praying to God Most High, do you think you can tell me why you always look up at the night sky? Do you have it now? You didn't forget one major point you must not omit. And now at the last, before you take a whack, here's one more hint to help keep you on track. Scary and hateful, that thing in the night. Better be careful, it's not on your right. Turn to the left and you'll keep it in sight. So you'll open the door. I'm just sure that there'll be nothing beyond it but frightening peril. Forget about that. Just stay and play, or else I'll be left here alone all day. Okay, so that's... We gotta use like the tarot cards in this. I just got a key. No, it wasn't me. Alessa wrote this a long time ago. That chapel altar. It wasn't that one beautiful chapel, it was some other chapel somewhere else. There's like the one in Alessa's antique shop. Room 1. Okay, Alessa's room. Jordan, you wouldn't love Raven's pet beetle? That's really rude. Is this some sort of landscape? Where is it from again? Well, it doesn't matter. Okay. There's doors in here? I didn't see no doors. Oh, there is a door. Oh, there is. Oh, hey, I can even go inside. Oh, fuck this. Well, Jordan, I have a pet tarantula. Oh. More footprints. Oh. There's Valtio. And you can look. There's two women in red dresses just above them. You can see their legs. And you can see they're impossibly tall. So I've read that they're supposed to symbolize Alessa and Cheryl, respectively. But regardless, the symbolism and the imagery is very creepy. I do have a pet tarantula. It's a green bottle blue. It's only a juvenile, so he's only about that big right now. But he'll get pretty big. I guess this is a... No, this is a wall. It's a pretty chill pet. It's kind of like having a pet rock. No, they're very pretty. They got like the tiger butts and then they're all blue. The noise right behind me. So this is the room in the hospital where Alessa was kept. And in fact, it looks almost exactly like it did in 1. Handgun bullets. Like there's some kind of drug here. But there's just a name on the label, no description or anything. It's too risky, never mind. Jordan, I don't take it out of its cage. Picture of me when I was 7. I looked bored and sad. Well, of course I do. I was always like that back then. Some ampules here. I hope it's giving me... Let's check, It's so on brand. I'm gonna hold off. I think I'll be okay. 24 years ago, Dahlia used me to summon God. God was in my womb, and I couldn't deliver her. Then I was shut up here in this hospital room. Stayed here until Dad helped me out when I was 14. God ate away at me from within, driving me mad with suffering. There I was, wishing I could just die and be done with it. But I went on living that nightmare for 7 years. Looking at this bed just reminds me of those awful days. And I don't want to remember them, because I'm not Alessa anymore. But Alessa is still me. I'm really not trying to deny it or anything. So, shit's complicated. Yeah, he's gotten out of his cage 2 times. One time was when I was changing cages. And actually both times was when I was changing cages. Second time, thankfully, he was in the bathtub, so we couldn't get really anywhere. Second time, he got out from like behind my desk for 45 minutes. I was like, he's gone. He's gonna bite me, and I'm gonna have to go to the hospital. I won't die or nothing, but it'll be really painful. Only, yeah, a parade, exactly. That'd be my first exposure to my brother and me. It was pretty good, actually. There's something stuck on this book. Oh. The Fool's Tarot card. Ah, here we go. But the book is even more important. This book, I feel like I have to read it, but at the same time I don't want to. Aglophatish or Aglophatish. Blah 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 blah. Aglophatish. Something like that. I think it's Aglophatish. Red liquid or crystal resembling blood. According to the Kabbalah, the name is taken from an herb with the power to dispel evil spirits. It is said to grow in Arabian deserts. It may be vaporized or applied as a poultice to guard against demons. It is powerful, but as it is rare, it is extremely difficult to obtain. So, at the end, you guys will remember when we played Silent Hill 1, Kaufman throws the red fluid all over Alessa, and that's what causes the god to be born prematurely with like a monster. Now, this is the pendant that Harry gave Heather. They gave me this pendant on my birthday. It's one of my treasured belongings. There's a jewel inside, like a little red tablet. When I asked Dad what it was, he said, just a lucky charm. But then he told me to take good care of it and never take it off. I wonder why I feel sick inside when I look at it. So, that's significant. Alright. How many cards do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, rather. So I got that key. The door up there. Okay. Oh, there's monsters in here. Great. Oh, there's a St. Cancer there. Fuck that. Oh, there's a St. Cancer there too. Where do I need to go? Straight? Or run by? It's definitely the red pill from the Matrix. I gotta backtrack to the first floor, I think. I hate this floor. This floor sucks. Terrible floor. Boy. Yeah, let's go upstairs. Oh, he's right there. He's just gonna run over and smack me. Ha! Fuck you. So, I'm gonna go save first. I think that was the first time I actually died back there when I was fighting Memories of Alessa, actually. Or I did die to that one scripted one in the underground where the weird sea serpent thing grabbed me in the water. But that's it. So I've saved. Okay, so let's go straight down. That's a cool book. Okay, handgun bullets. Handgun bullets. Oh. Set tape. Okay. There's a bunch of papers in this file. You have the feeling that it's a handwritten copy of some book. Represents the deity known as the Halo of the Sun in heraldry. Symbolize. Oh, it's talking about the symbol. Religious group. The 2 outer circles are charity and resurrection. The 3 inner circles are present, past, and future. Usually drawn in red, occasionally drawn in black or other colors. But blue reverses the meaning into a curse on God, and is therefore forbidden. Those are insane cancers, Jacqueline. They're really gross monsters, and if you kill them, they kind of deflate. But they're like evil Baymaxes. Shelves are covered with file folders and boring books. There's no useful information, as far as I can tell. Alright, so there's that door over there that's locked. I need to go out, right, left. Ah, Jesus. Just smacked me. Get up, get up, get up. Oh, this room is terrible. Oh, God. Ah, fuck you. I just fucking healed. Oh, my God. Oh, the room's... everything's changing. Down. So how does that... what is my health at? I'm fine, okay. Here's the brass key. Okay. Oh, we're in the school. So again, from Silent Hill 1. Go home, drop dead, thief. This used to be Alessa's. I mean, this was my desk once upon a time. There's a ratty old notebook on the podium. Oops. And there's a letter stuck in there, too. Let's see. There's a girl named Alessa in my class. If your memory is any good, you may remember her. Yay, we're almost done with chores. Yay. You may remember. She's the one I said they called a witch. Most likely, her mother is abusing her. I've never seen her come in without some sort of scrape or bruise. Her expression is pitifully dark for a 6-year-old. Eat walruses. Something like this may not be so uncommon. Rather than coming up with pointless ideas, it's best just to watch and wait. Jeez. But isn't there something I can do to help? I'm considering consulting a lawyer, but I do have my reservations. That's why I thought I'd ask you, my friend, for your opinion first. Kay Gordon. That's one of the teachers we actually, like, was on the roster in the first game. What's this? Nothing? Nothing? It's nothing. There's nothing in here, it's just lore. You're not a lawyer. You're trying to tell me to not vor Raven? What are these letters? No, maybe a bunch of suggestions? People are starting to voice their dissatisfaction about Father Vincent using the organization's money for his own personal benefit. So Vincent's a priest in the order. I've also heard rumors that Father Vincent has been extorting donations from some followers. Is he really the right person for such a position? I'm in no place to deny all he's done to make the organization grow. Even though we believe in God, if there were some sort of gathering, shouldn't we be valued not for our limited talents or talkativeness, but for the depth of our faith? LS. First aid kit. Good. What is it? There's a tape deck here. It looks perfectly usable. Debatable. It could be anyone named Vincent. I suppose you're correct. I shouldn't just throw blame.
Do you know about what happened here 17 years ago? You've been here a long time. You must have heard some details.
A group of pagans, blinded by earthly desires, spit in the very face of God. They tried to use the seal of Metatron to prevent God's awakening. But God drove the unbelievers away and threw them into the abyss. But due to their wickedness, God was unable to be born properly. And so, she has slumbered ever since, in the womb of the Holy Mother, until the time of the awakening. That's all that I know.
That's it, huh? Well, thanks.
Well, thanks.
Father Vincent, I heard that the Holy Mother...
Shows you, Raven. It's definitely him.
Is it true?
Alessa has been found? Did Claudia say that?
Yes.
Then it must be true. Her sight rarely fails her.
Bless the Lord.
Maybe it's because of her great faith. But I could never be like her. I wouldn't want to.
Nor I. The truth is, Sister Claudia frightens me a little.
Well now, let's both show our faith by forgetting about this little talk, okay?
Yes, but does that mean this land will finally be the home of eternal paradise?
If God wills it, my sister. If God wills it.
So, it could be anyone aloof and also named Vincent, and who talks like a creeper. You're correct. Alright, what else do I have over here? There's one across and then down to my right. Is there anything in here? This room sucks. I am gonna leave this room. So that's like if we listen to what Vincent said before, that room is just a room with a bunch of like monks, but we see them as monsters. Yeah, my vest is all dirty, huh? The High Priestess. The name Claudia Wolf is written very small on the cover. Looks like this is her diary. November 10. She didn't die then, she was born. Knew that for a fact. So Stephen, we found out that Vincent was like a church. Or he was like a church priest for the cult. but he's also been like using the church to gain money and all that, so that would make sense why he doesn't necessarily want God to show up and take everyone to paradise, because you don't need money in paradise. So he believes in God for sure, and in like the cult's like teachings and all that, but he's also like, well, I'm happy with the way things are here. She didn't die then she was born, I know that for a fact. Then why haven't I found her yet? They were supposed to need her power to build a paradise for the happiness of the... She was supposed to be reborn for that. I'd really like to see her. November 14th. So this is like her, like, at the end of Silent Hill 1, like talking about Alessa having been reborn. Read the Book of Praise. I read the Book of Praise. I want to thank Father for lending me such an invaluable book. I found what I'd been searching for in there, how to awaken God, but it's much too cruel. Will I be able to pull it off when I see her? November 16th. I was free all day, so I read A Modern History of Refugees and Young Slaves' Child Exploitation. Eesh. I don't want to be a mere bystander in this world. Can't do anything now, though, and that's what's hard. So, in the Best Friends playthrough, they make a good point there that Claudia is kind of heroic in her own way. That she really does just want everyone in the world to be happy. But she's also been brought up in this sick, twisted cult that is kind of screwed up, and her father was abusive and all this shit that kind of puts her in a position where she has real fucking magic that can cause these nightmare creatures to come into the world that are like angels to her. But yeah. She's using these to try and like bring about paradise, but her paradise is maybe terrible. Or maybe it's a buffet. There's an old birthday card on the desk, so she was still hanging on to this. Happy to little Claudia. Happy 6th birthday. I love you as if you were my real sister. Here's to you. That's really sweet. So that's from Alessa. Presumably. Okay. So we need to go all the way back. To... Oh, there was insane cancer there. Turn right. So the floor is all bloody. Fuck you guys. Let me check my health. I'm okay, I'm good. I left. Those things suck. I'm gonna go... I'm just gonna go all the way. I'm not gonna save. I'll save when I get to the room. Oh, fuck, I need to go in the elevator. Leave me alone! Wow. Okay. I'm gonna wait. Follow. So everything's really fucked up, everything's kind of breaking down. I don't like that posture. Okay. So let's read the puzzle again, and we'll do this, and we'll save, heal up and save. Because maybe this is the last area. Okay. You need 5 magic cards if you want to see. Together, and with all these, I'll tell you straight, and I won't tease, just as long as you say please. First thing you must know is that there's something in each row. So there's 3 rows. There's at least one thing in each row. But that's not the half of it. 3 would be too hard to fit. The upside down man, which should be the hanging man, is under the ground. He's in the middle. The moon is up high in the sky. Twinkling lights above the fool. Your Excellency, that'd be like the High Priestess. Do you think you can tell me why he always is just below, so but not next to the fool? The fool's right below it. You have it now. The Knight's Eye, that fake one. All right. Locked. Gotcha. Okay. Which one is that? Here, let's put the Hanged Man here. The Fool here. Moon here. My Priestess here. And I have Night. Got it. Right. Heal up. 345. Alright. What do I have in terms of health packs again? I got 1 health pack, 4 ampules. Okay. Okie dokie. So, here we go, guys. This is really it.
What do I want? Well, for the 2 of you to die, that would be nice. Then I could relax.
When did you stop believing in God? God lives. Just look around you.
But I do believe in her. In my own way. I fear her, and I adore her. But I haven't lost my mind like you. You think that this is the work of God? Isn't this all nothing more than your own personal nightmare? Just like less than 17 years ago?
So this is our projection of Claudia.
If this really is the work of God, then I'd say she has lousy taste.
You mock God? Traitor. You will go to hell.
again. Who do you think you are, claiming to know God's will?
Go home, Vincent.
Home.
Go home.
This church is my home. I built it with my power. The power of money that you view with such scorn. Although I admit that this atrocious scenery is all yours.
If you continue to get in my way...
So Vincent said before that Claudia has powers like Heather does. Which should mean that she's kind of like Alessa.
The guest of honor has arrived. Let's get this party started.
Let's get this party
Heather,
started.
Go ahead and kill this crazy bitch. This demon who claims to speak for God. The time has come. You can kill her now.
You'll go to hell!
No offense, dude, but I'm kind of surprised that didn't happen earlier.
What did you do?
Nothing important.
You're not going to run? I guess this is the end.
No, the beginning. As Vincent said, the time has come. Alessa, I'm saddened that you didn't agree to this on your own. But I thank you for nurturing God with all the hate in your heart. It's time for mankind to be released from the shackles of sin which bind them.
But a God born from hatred can never create a perfect paradise.
Fucking oh.
Happy people.
That's a good point. God born from hatred can't create a perfect paradise.
Is it so hard to believe that sympathy could be born out of pain and suffering? Why do you reject God's mercy? Why do you cling to this corrupt world? You know that only God can save us.
And save you too? Happy ending? I'd rather go to hell.
No, I don't expect to be saved. And that's fine. Alessa, my dearest. For the pain that I've caused you, I deserve no mercy. Even if it was to save mankind. It was too deep a sin. It was hubris for me to try to hasten the day of her arrival. Sacrifices were made. And those are my sins.
So Claudia actually like regrets what she's done, but she still feels
You feel
committed
so
to it.
guilty about it. Why don't you go to hell? Heather, use the seal.
Vincent? The seal of Metatron?
Now your stupid dream is over.
Oh, that's just a piece of junk.
What?
What do you think you
What?
can do with that? Do you really think it can kill God? I'm sorry to see you fell for my father's
So go through all that stuff,
foolishness.
but it doesn't do anything.
What?
You're pathetic. But God loves even you.
Where are your eyebrows?
Now, Alessa, there's nowhere else to run.
controller's shaking. Ah! Look at your skin, Heather.
Just accept it, Alessa. The pain will disappear. Waiting so long for this. Even as a child, I knew
You'll see,
I would
Steven.
see the coming of this day.
She sacrificed her eyebrows.
I knew I would be a witness to it. Judgment Day. Alessa?
Shut your stinking mouth, bitch!
Whoa. Okay, so. You should feel bad for Alessa. Alessa's story is really sad. And she's the martyr of the whole thing. So I could kill Claudia. Or I could use this. I could use the actual Aglafatis that Harry gave me. If I shoot her, I get it game over. So I'm gonna use this. Hey?
What are you doing?
Dad.
Oh, cuss Heather. Ugh.
She is nearly here.
Shotgun that bee.
What have you done? What did you swallow?
Ew. There's God. So we essentially aborted ourselves. Give ourselves an abortion. She's gonna puke up Jimmy Buffett. You called it, Raven.
Looks like God didn't make it.
Oh, neat.
Stop!
You got all these really lame one-liners.
Claudia!
Ew. Ew. Ew, she swallowed it.
Lessa, you cannot kill God. I will burn God. If you can't do it, Alessa, I will.
Claudia! Claudia!
No, that wasn't very cash money. Look at that painting. Well, this is one of those paintings that, that hole in the floor was. Oh. So the ritual wasn't completed as intended, which will have outcomes and like repercussions, as you'll see. Oh, but we get to see Valtio one more time, and we get to see the face of God. There's Valtio.
Can't be dead. I was gonna kill you. This is God?
So you'll see God has Alessa's face. As you'll see in a second. Yeah. To be fair, let's be perfectly fair though, Raven. She did jump down that hole like she has balls of steel. But in 2, James is jumping like down 17 holes. Did I not equip it? I did not equip it. This is God. Ah. So 2 shots brings her down. So it's like, did she look like this because the ritual was fucked up, or is this what God looks like? This is gonna be a lot of me going back and forth. I don't know why, Jack, because I haven't changed the settings since last time. It must be something on your end. Somebody's taking up your bandwidth. Maybe. Hey, welcome to the stream. Hey, no problem, Jordan. Have a good night. Thanks for joining in. Okay, but welcome to the stream, Thirk441. Now there's 2. So I'll reload that. I'm really sorry, Jacqueline. Let's try the Uzi. Not great. Come on. And I'm gonna heal. Alright. I'll use a gorgeous. Alright, yeah. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Hey! A lot of damage. This just takes a while. Excuse me. See, my fear is I'll run out of bullets. I'll be okay. I just won't get that close. Come on. Okay, I was gonna say I'm out of handgun bullets. Okay, I'm almost out of shotgun. So let's see. Maybe do that a couple more times. Still got SMG. I got 0 shotgun bullets left. I've got 9 handgun, but I've got 1 clip of SMG. I'm healing up. I don't want to fuck this up. Okay. Alright, guys. Hoping and praying. Come on. Come on. That's all of my SMG. I did it! I thought for sure she was gonna hit me. Oh, look at her spine. That was down to the... That was down to the bare necessities at the end.
Is that the end? I guess it's time to roll the credits.
That's pretty meta, Heather. No. That was a real trooper. Yeah. And what happened there? She looks back like she heard something. So this is a normal amusement park now. It's at night.
You're still alive.
Heather, what Heather?
Just a joke.
Heather's cute.
You've got terrible
I'm
taste.
sorry.
Heather, did
You
you...
don't have to call me that. I'm not hiding anymore.
Want me to use your real name? What was it again?
Cheryl. The name my father gave me.
You gonna let your hair color go back too?
I don't know. Don't you think blondes have more fun?
So that explains Harry's notebook where he said it was wrong or weird to name her that name. It was wrong because he named her Cheryl, which is, you know, the girl that was gone. So Heather's name is Cheryl Heather Mason, I believe. That or Heather Cheryl Mason. Does Silent Hill 3. Can we get a little thing here? Should. Yeah. You wanna know what happened when she turned around? I'm glad you liked the kill. I like that one too. That was fun. Clip the clip. Clip the motherfucking clip. So after this is done, I'll show the UFO ending, which will be fun. There's three endings total. There's this one that we just got here. There's another one that you can get in the second playthrough, which is like a bad ending. This is the good ending. This is the good canon ending. And then there's the UFO ending. So the UFO ending is a continuation of the other two UFO endings. They're all like, they have their own canon unto themselves. So the first UFO ending in Silent Hill 1, Harry gets abducted by aliens, and he's like, "Oh, have you seen my daughter?" And they like blast him with laser and take him up into the ship, and that's it. The UFO ending in 2 is very similar. It's just with James, and he's asking like, "Oh, have you seen my wife?" And it's not just the aliens, like Harry's there also, and Harry shoots them with the laser beam, and they take him onto the ship. And you have to do special things. You can't get those in the first playthrough. Similar to this one, you have to get in your second playthrough. So in order to get the UFO ending in Silent Hill 3, you have to do some special stuff in your second playthrough at the very least. Actually, you have to do it in your third playthrough, in fact. I think, because once you beat it the first time, you unlock the ability to change Heather's clothes. And if you get a certain score in a playthrough, you unlock an outfit that's, I don't remember the name of it, but it's basically Heather if she was a magical girl. So she's got like headphones on, and she's got like a pink and white dress and all that. And it gives her this ability to shoot out laser beams from her if he does like this. They're called Heather beams. And you have to go through and get like a certain number of kills with Heather beams. And the UFO ending triggers when you get to your house. Like when you walk in the door and you find like Harry's dead, you walk in and this triggers the UFO ending here. But yeah, it's something. I'll pull it up right now so I have it ready. Lightning bolt, lightning bolt. So Steven, I know you're looking forward to this game in particular too. What did you think of this one after we got all the way through it? Yeah, it wasn't what you expected. Yeah. I like it because it gives you more lore. 2 is still my favorite. So let's look at my score real quick, then I'll show you the UFO ending. Oh, sure. So let's see. Action level, Split Worm, Missionary, Leonard, Mary Blessa, the God. Play number, okay. Item number is pretty high. Missionary kill time is good. Alright. Extra new game has been added to start screen. Play from there to see and enjoy extra features. Starting from new game, we'll begin a new game without the extra features. You have fulfilled the conditions for the hidden weapon flamethrower. I did okay? Oh, I get you mean. You fulfilled the conditions for the hidden weapon unlimited machine gun. That's cool. Extra costume has been added to start screen. If you select this and enter the password, you can get a new costume. So that's what I was talking about. You get the extra costume. Happy birthday. Yeah, I will save. Results. Alright. Let me pull up this real quick for you guys. Da-da-da-da-da-da. No, not that one. Ugh. Let's go with a better quality one. This one's better quality. So, first I want to show you the outfit. And let me reset. So, Heather Beams, Silent Hill 3. Da, 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 da. So here's all of her outfits. Here it is, the transform. So that's what her magical girl outfit looks like. Which is pretty bad. Alright, here we go. Alright, so they've already changed back and they're just about to trigger the cutscene. Here we go.
I'm home, Dad. Listen, something crazy is going on.
See James in the background.
Well, it's like this. And that's about it.
Oh, my poor little Cheryl. I can't believe that. I'm going to Silent Hill, and I'm gonna bust some heads.
Oh, Dad, you're the coolest!
And they just leave. And plays this great song.
さあ、良い子のみんな、集まれー良い子のみんな、そろそろ UFO エンディングとか飽きちゃってんじゃないのかい？飽きたよーし、みんな素直だ。素直が一番成長するぞ。 それじゃあそんな成長期のみんなでサイレントヒルの歌を歌おうかな。
Hill song. Here we go.
よーしいくよ。
はい。
One, two, one, two, go, Nana. Shake it. Yo, man. Yo,
Yo, man.
yo,
Yo.
yo, shake it. Shake it, shake it. Yo. Siren Hero no Uda. Arena Uda. Arena
I think this song is really funny because they're all really like the voice are cracking. Their voices
じゃ
are
あまずは
cracking.
クローディアの歌ね。みんなは歌わなくていいよ。クローディア、クローディア、本当は優しいおばさんだ。お菓子とか買ってくれるし、落としてまくれるし。だけどね、怒ると怖い。
So that's basically it. Goes on like that. But yeah, that's Silent Hill 3. Hopefully you guys liked it. I got other stuff I can stream. I still want to stream Resident Evil 4. I think that'd be fun. If you guys have other suggestions, I'll play Outlast. I'll do that one as well since Kaylee got that. That was really nice. But yeah, it was fun. I had a lot of fun streaming these games for you. I hope you guys did too. And thanks for watching. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.